My name is Richard Martain. I was diagnosed with throat cancer. To understand what I went through and how difficult it was for me, I need to give you some background of what I was doing, where I was at when I was diagnosed. It was the summer of 2002, and I was 49 years old, and I was very excited about turning 50. And so my birthday was in September, and I was in the shower in July, and I felt this really small bump when I sat in the shower right here. It was hard. It was the size of an eraser head of a pencil. And I thought, that doesn't feel right. And so I thought, well, when I see my doctor, I'll tell him about it and see what they say. So I didn't think anything about it. It didn't change from July to September when I saw my doctor. So I went and saw my doctor, and he felt it, and he immediately went out and got some calipers, and he measured the size of the bump, which was the size of the eraser head. And he went and he made an appointment with me with the ear, nose, and throat doctor right then and there. So the next thing I knew, 2 days later, I went and saw the specialist. He felt it, and he was very non-committal, but he did a biopsy of it and set me on my way. And so I had a very good job. I owned my own house, a very nice house in Sebastopol. The bank supplied me with a very nice car. I had a very comfortable life, a very loving wife. Things couldn't be better for me. And it's my 50th birthday. I was super excited. And so I went to Hawaii. And I couldn't wait. The doctor said he would let me know when I got back. Well, I couldn't wait, so I called him from Hawaii. And he said, well, the biopsy came back that you had squamous cell carcinoma, which is a fancy name for skin cancer on the inside of your mouth, or throat cancer in my case. And I still didn't think much of it, because all I felt was a small bump there. I thought, how can myself being 50 years old, and this bump being so small, how can that be any problem? I thought modern medicine, they'll cut into me, they'll take it out, boom, I'll be well always in my life. Well, I couldn't have been more naive or more wrong. On the 15th, I was having what turned out to be the last meal I would ever swallow in my life at my house, and I got home from my doctor. And he said he's been reviewing the PET scans and CT scans. He said that your operation, I told you it'd be about 4 hours, but this morning it'd be like 6 hours. I said, okay, fine. This morning I went in at 7 a.m., they wheeled me in and knocked me out, and they began the operation. It turns out that when the doctors cut into me, there was so much more cancer inside of my mouth and throat that they could not see from the scans for some reason, that they had to go and ask my wife for permission to break my jawbone right here and spread it open, and then do a neck dissection. They cut here, here, and here, spread my neck open. And they basically took everything out of me from my upper palate, the back of my throat, and into my neck, muscles, rearranged the veins. They took a muscle out of my chest right here and put it in my neck. The whole operation ended up taking 16 hours. And I woke up October 17th, after starting it in the morning of the 16th, and I of course knew nothing of this. And the first things, my mother and father were there, my wife, and I think it was my mother told me, I'm not sure now, and someone told me that I would never eat again. And I just couldn't believe it. And the first thought, I couldn't talk. Because from the operation, I couldn't speak, and I had a $50 split in my throat, you know. I went home after that sometime in early November, and the doctors came back to me, and they said, no, your operation was very extensive, but they took me straight out all the cancer. So there had recently been some clinical trials done where they treated patients with chemotherapy and radiation at the same time, a very aggressive approach to cancer. And they said, that trial just ended, we can't enroll you in the trial, but we're going to do that same treatment to you. So I said, okay. And I was just so adamant, you know, you can't think clearly when something like that happens to you. And I was just so in shock that I couldn't eat, and that this massive thing was done to me that I just trying to listen and said, okay, you must anything the doctor suggested. And so after all I've been through, I've come out the other end I feel happier than I've ever been. And my girlfriend Nana is a big reason for that. My acceptance of my whole situation and where I left me with. I've made the most of it. And I have hobbies. I'm a woodworker. I make pens out of wood. I give away with other people. And that's my story.